Welcome to Megamind Plus. My name is SM Sharif Hassan, and today I'm going to take your IELTS speaking test. What's your full name, please?
My full name's Alifamina Munia. You can call me Munia.
All right, Munia. As you know, IELTS speaking test has three parts: part 1, part 2, and part 3, and the exam will take of about 11 to 14 minutes. We're going to start with the part 1 first. Are we ready?
I am ready, yes.
Do you like listen to music?
I very much love listening to music. I would say this is a part of me.
What kind of music do you like?
Well, there's not a specific genre of music that I like. I listen to a little bit of everything. But if you asked me, recently I've been listening to a lot of alternative rock.
When do you usually listen to music?
Well, I wouldn't say that I have a particular time of listening to music, but if I had to mention, I would say I listen to music when I'm traveling or maybe right before I go to sleep.
How do you listen to music?
Well, I prefer listening to music on earphones when I'm alone, particularly. But if I were to be with my friends, maybe I would listen to it on speaker and blast some music. That would be nice.
Who is your favorite musician or band?
Well, this is getting repetitive, but I would say that I don't have a favorite. I listen to a little bit of everything that's perceived as good music. But then again, I would say I really like the Bangla band music scene at the moment.
Have you ever been to a concert?
This is so unfortunate coming from somebody who loves music. I haven't been to a concert, but I plan on going to one soon.
Is music an important part of your life?
I would very much say so, yes. Music is definitely the most important part of my life because I make music myself and it helps me to be in a creative space and gives me tons of ideas to make melodies. So that's
Do you think music can affect a person's mood?
absolutely. If I'm listening to something very upbeat, then maybe I'd feel more energetic. But then again, if I'm listening to something more mellow and low key, then I would calm down a little bit more. So, yes, it does.
Do you like listen to music while you are working or studying?
It depends actually. It depends on the kind of subject that I'm studying for. Maybe if I'm studying a more theoretical subject, I wouldn't prefer listening to music. But if I'm working something that has a lot more to do with maths, then yes, I do listen to music.
That is the end of your part 1. Now let's move on to the part 2. In the part 2, I'm going to give you a topic. You have 1 minute to take some notes. This is a topic.
Thank you.
You can use this pen.
Thank you.
After 1 minute, you have to speak 1 to 2 minutes about this particular topic. So your topic is describe a shop near where you live that you sometimes use. You should say what sorts of product or service it sells, what the shop looks like, where it is located, and explain why you use this shop. All right, you may start now. You have to speak 1 to 2 minutes about this topic.
So the shop that I sometimes go to is a convenience store. It's called the Daily Mart, and it sells a wide variety of products, including daily essentials like rice, bread, eggs, and sometimes even fresh vegetables. It has fridges that are stocked with milk, butter, yogurt, along with other ice cream stuffs, and it also has other packaged food items as well. From cleaning supplies to baby necessities and to a random snack that you might have to pick on the go, they have got it all. The shop in itself, I would say, is quite compact, but it's also very well organized. At the entrance, there's a glass door, and right above it, there are the shop's name is printed in big white letters, which makes it look really aesthetic. and the staffs actually keep the shop very clean, so it's really nice to go in there. So the shop is about a 10-minute walk away from my home, and it's situated in one of the busiest street of the neighborhood. So it could be a hassle sometimes to go there, but overall it's not too far away. What I like about the shop is that you will find everything in one place. And so really don't have to invest your energy into rushing from one place to another. So it makes it very convenient, reliable, and to me, it's very familiar. It's a familiar place to shop from. That's about it.
All right, that is the end of your part two. Can I have the topic back, please?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Let's delve into this topic with some general questions. We've been talking about shops. What type of local businesses are there in your neighborhood?
Well, I would say that there might not be too many local businesses in the area that I am situated in right now. It could be because it's a little secluded from the rest of the neighborhood. But I would say that there are tons of grocery shops, and there could be you could see some laundries there, but that's about it. There aren't too much to talk about with that area.
Do you think local businesses are important for a neighborhood?
I think so, yes. Local businesses are very important to a neighborhood because, first of all, I might be in an emergency where I will have to save time, and I wouldn't have the time to go to another area to buy a certain thing. So, in that case, local businesses are very important. So, in that case, local businesses act as a savior. And other than that, I would say local businesses also create job opportunities for the local community. So, it helps with their income as well, and it also acts like a multiplier, which also helps with the local growth of the community in itself.
We have observed some changes in shopping trends. People would like to go to shopping malls or commercial centers, right? So, how do large shopping malls and commercial centers affect small local businesses?
I think large businesses and shopping malls have the effect of driving customers away from local businesses. And they do this because they have the ability to be competitive in terms of, say, pricing, strategy, branding, and many other sectors. Um, what this leads to is local businesses sometimes have to shut down their businesses or maybe sell off their businesses to these larger companies. It really affects the local people as well because they might have built stronger relationships with local communities and local businesses. So, yes, it's a disadvantage to both the local business and to local people in that region.
Okay, let's talk about people and business. Why do some people want to start their own business?
I think one of the main motive for somebody to start their own business is that they don't want to work under another official, and I have seen my father being like this, so I can tell from personal experience. He really doesn't like being ordered at, and another reason would be that maybe having one's own startup could be beneficial in terms of income because sometimes the income that comes from a startup exceeds the fixed salary that people get while working under somebody else.
So, according to you, what are the most important qualities that a good business person needs?
Well, first of all, a good businessman has to have the qualities of being a leader of the organization. I think that's really important. And then the person really has to know how to deal with uncertain circumstances that might get in the way and deal with obstacles while also ensuring that the people that that and the people who are working for the company are working in a very healthy environment. I think that's really important for a businessman.
Thank you, Munia. That is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you so much.